Today we'll be playing some Pokemon Insurgence. And I need to bump down my volume just a wee bit. Sorry guys, just gotta get a few things set up on my side with just starting to launch the live video now. And we'll be starting a new game, because in this game we can have 3 different save files, which is great. And with this, I'm going to try to be doing different voices for each of the lines that come out, just so I can kind of get a work on that. Hey, Alec. How's this schoolwork going? Welcome to Pokemon Insurgence. Current version is release 1.2, a complete game aside from potential patches in the future. Would you like to play the traditional or dark story? Well, let's look into the info a little bit here. Oh, I bet that sucks. Traditional story is a story more in line with the official Pokemon games. I'll bet with more characters, more plot, and so on. The dark story is a darker storyline. Characters will die on screen. People will fuse with Pokemon. Oh god, that sounds like some Full Metal Alchemist stuff right there. And the antagonists are cults. Pick whichever one is more your speed. This can be changed in the options menu, so feel free to try one or the other and switch later on if that's too tame or too edgy. So we're definitely gonna go with a dark storyline. Are we sure? Yes. Nope, we're not gonna skip over that introduction, just so other people can see what's going on with this game. That sounds a little rough, my man. But yeah, we're going to be trying to do different voices as much as I can with these different characters that are going to be popping up in the game, just so have some fun with voice acting. And right now it's asking if I want to put this game into like a Nuzlocke feature. Hell no, because I've played like a couple hours of this earlier on this week, and it is rough. I mean, what type of teen TV series are you talking about? Hello, is this thing working? Can you hear me? Oh, thank Arceus. You're not gone just yet. You gotta listen to me. It'll return any minute now. You need to stay focused and remember all that you can. Teen drama, Ellie. If you value your memories at all, you'll listen to what I have to say. We need to be quick. You at least remember your name, right? And with the name, we'll just go with what I normally use for most of my games, which is just a short nickname of a nickname I have. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. Okay, good. You remember your name. What else do you remember? Are you a boy or a girl? And do you remember what you look like? No, I don't, bro. So, we're gonna go with the middle. Are you sure? Yeah. Thank goodness you haven't forgotten everything. It's here. Val, you need to wake up. Oh God, Gengar's waking us up. I've sent someone to fend it off and get you out of there. You need to wake up. Like a teen drama. What type of teen dramas are there? Alright, the door is locked, and Gengar is doing her thing. Soon Dream Eater will rid the prisoner of the last of his memories. Hopefully we'll be done within the hour. Well, how is our youngest prisoner faring? According to the computers, Miss Persephone, their memory should be completely gone very soon. Everything is going as planned. Excellent. Finally, we'll have fulfilled our end of the bargain. Good work, you two. We are starting the ritual soon in the upstairs room. Will you be attending? Of course, miss. I would never miss a sacrifice. Very well. I'll see you upstairs then. Miss, wait, I have a question. After the children's memories are gone, what do you plan to do with them? Kill them, of course. I expect you upstairs within 2 minutes. Why are we bothering to wipe their memories if we're just gonna kill them anyways? No clue, but thanks for not asking her that in front of her. You know she hates to be questioned. Let's go upstairs then. It's always fun to see a ritual being performed. Yes, this Pokemon game gets very dark. Or it's supposed to get very dark. And we hear the cry of Mew. The Gengar's gone. Go, follow Mew. Get out of here, and never look back. Good luck. Alright, now we get to play. Well, I want to go back to bed. Mew is still undecided for whether traveling with Fowl is a good thing or not. Hey Andrew, what's up? So the starter choices, there's 4 starter choices in this game, which we'll get to shortly, after we get some backstory of this whole dark story. In a book that reads The Cult of the Tauren Region. Would you like to read it? Sure, let's read it. The Tauren region has, as far as we know, has always been under the threat of different legendary worshipping cults. There are 5 cults currently in power. The Cult of Darkrai, Abyssal Cult, the Infernal Cult, the Sky Cult, and a group simply called Perfection. All of these cults are extremely dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution. Mew is holding a small note. I choose Mew to help you out of this mess due to its special ability. Its ability to use Transform to change its form and disguise itself as something else. However, unlike Ditto, Mew can transform you as well. If you can find DNA, Mew can disguise you as someone else. You should be able to use this to escape the base. Good luck, your benefactor. And we found some blood. Yay. Well, Mew transforming into a Darkrai cultist, I guess. And bam. I don't know if that's actually canonical or not, but if it is, that'd be amazing. But saying now we are a cultist, we can open up these doors that were originally locked to us. And get some more free items, which we will need in this game. Excuse me. But yeah, with this game, what I played of it, you will definitely need to grind a lot in this game if you do want to download this. Ow, watch the claws, Atreus. That hurts. exhaust, you're right, buddy. Shouldn't you be getting ready for the sacrifice along with everyone else? I guess. But we're gonna grab a few more items. Grab the item. But with this game, it's taken everything, I believe, from either X and Y or black and white, and everything before that is fair game in this. And so we begin. Miss, please, you can't do this. I don't want to die. You swore when you joined that you would give us your life for us. How is this any different? Activate the ritual circle. Darkrai, Lord of Darkness, I call upon you to enter our world. In return, I will offer you the soul of this loyal servant to be bound to your world of nightmares forever. Voco vetrum obranum dominum. Frickin' bad. Oh, they are nice. I will tell you, they are the original 3 starters from like red, blue, and all that. It has been a year since I saw you last, but there's some differences. You remember what occurred then? We accomplished something incredible that day. I thought finally you had accepted our offer to join us, but you fled soon after, never to be seen again. But now I call upon you again. Darkrai, why will you not join me? I know my sister has seen you time and time again. Why do you favor her over me? I beseech you, Darkrai, join me. Join the cult that worshipped you for so long. With my guidance and your power, the world could be ours. Hi there, Xavier. How you doing? Well, isn't that just lovely? It's probably gone off to see Celine City to see my sister again. I've only tried about 5 hours worth of it, and it is definitely a grind fest. Definitely not doing a Nuzlocke version of this, because those 5 hours were gruesome for me. And if I did a Nuzlocke, I'd be completely screwed. What a waste of a grunt. And what do you two want exactly? Miss, please, I'm confident that if we had another try, we could trap Darkrai here. We don't know why it didn't work this time, but if you give us just another chance, get out of my way. Fire Blast! I'm going to check on the prisoner. None of you had better follow me. Ooh, I'm so interested to actually see how the story progresses. Da-da-da. Plus, like with me, my chances of gaming and my luck, Nuzlocks are literally the worst things I could do in a game, especially for Pokemon. But now you can see some of the random Pokemon that are just in this beginning area. But we're not really going to fight because fighting with Mew is kind of pointless right now, based off of my little experience playing. Well, we're almost to where we can get our first starter Pokemon, so... And we got the Quartz Flute to call Mew whenever we need him. Whenever we would need to transform or anything like that. Ooh. Oh yeah, I looked up a few videos on this just because I was interested to see how the story went. I could have swore I saw Mew here just now. Did you see it? A tiny pink Pokemon? It was floating really close to you. No, I didn't see it. Oh, I could have swore My name is Damien. I am an aspiring Pokemon trainer. And you are Val? Got it! You came to Telmertown at the perfect time. The Augur, the greatest man in the world of course, is coming today. You know who the Augur is, right? No. How could you not? Have you been living underneath a rock? He's the guy who protects the region. He's my biggest hero. The mayor and the townsfolk have been preparing ever since this morning. I'm excited. I was just running errands before he arrives. I know. Why don't you help me out? We're assigning jobs in the town hall. You know, cleaning and such. I finished cleaning up the road and everything. And anything else I can do? Oh, this is Val. I met them outside. Them? I mean, if I'm one person, how is it a them? They offered to help too. Nice to meet you, Val. Well, Damien, I think we're pretty finished here. As long as you have your gift for the Augur ready, I think we're done. You do have your gift, right? I may have forgotten. Of course you have. Oh, sorry, Alec. Well, you can always catch up on the video later, rewatch it, and see what I pick as a starter. You better find one and fast. I heard you could find a rare stone in one of the caves in the forest. Of course you need a Pokemon to go safely. No, absolutely not. Not a chance. Damien is not ready to get a Pokemon. He's still just a child. Mom, please. Everyone else in the town already got theirs and have left. And you're not going to follow them. You're going to get yourself killed. I kind of hope so, honestly. He was annoying. Why do you care? It's not like you're my real mother or anything. I raised you since birth. You're not capable of raising a plant, let alone a Pokemon. This up so I can You're irresponsible, antisocial, and you can't even... That's enough out of you two. You're embarrassing us. You said your name was Val. I'm sure you've handled the Pokemon before. Well, not really in this game, but hey. Well, lend one to both of you and Damien. Would you be willing to help him through the forest to the cave to help him find a gift for the Augur? I mean, I guess I will. Wonderful. I'm very grateful. So it's settled then. Val will help Damien to get a gift for the Augur. And if Damien shows responsibility, perhaps he can keep the Pokemon afterwards. Well, how does that sound? Fine. He won't, though. Val, let's go. I'll meet you at the professor's lab to get an Eevee. She has a bunch of Eevee from her days as a trainer. We're not going for an Eevee. Of course not. The lab is just southeast of the corner of the town. I'll see you there. I really hope I don't mess this up. Hey Val, thanks for agreeing to do this with me. It means a lot. Listen, Professor, these Pokemon, they're freaks. No other trainer would want them, and we can't keep them any longer. All I want is for you to take care of them. You already keep a bunch of Eevee as is. Surely these three won't be a bother. Why do you care about them? I know what you've done. It's true, I'm merciless. I've done some awful things, but there's no reason for these Pokemon to die. Hello? I'm Damien and this is Val. We're here to get a Pokemon so we can go into the forest safely. Sylveon, if you don't take these Pokemon, I will release them. And they're sure to die in the wild. If you want, you can just give them to these kids, right? Put them on the table. Very well. Excuse me, please. So, you two are in need of a Pokemon. Yes, ma'am. I see. That man that was in here just now, he was one of my colleagues in the university. He's a smart man and a great scientist. He's also the leader of the cult Perfection. A cult leader? Those people are evil, Professor. You shouldn't be talking to them, let alone be accepting gifts from them. Tell me, Damien, Val, have you heard of something called Delta species? I mean, I have, but we're done talking about it. Me neither. Then, allow me to explain. Delta Pokemon are based off of the phenomenon in the Holoan region, far away. They're Pokemon that have different DNA than normal Pokemon. Simply put, they're they're typed differently than normal. An example would be an electric-type Dragonite or a water-type Porygon. These Pokemon on the table are now Deltas. I'm not sure what type they are, but they seem to be experiments of Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. They're scientific marvels, and I would love to keep one to study. Now, normally I would give you an Eevee as a Pokemon to start you off on your journey. Bitch, I ain't wanting a fucking Eevee, no. However, it seems that there are 3 more options for you to choose from. So I will offer you these. You may choose one of the 3 Delta Pokemon to travel with, or the Eevee I normally give away. If you want an Eevee, talk to me. Otherwise, take your pick. Val, I don't know what to do. I don't like the idea of Pokemon made by a murderer. But I don't like the idea of these Pokemon left alone forever. You can pick, but hurry up. We don't know when the auger is arriving. Okay. Well, my first game I chose the Charmander, so honestly I want to go with the Squirtle. Because having a dark type fighter, it seems interesting. But having that Charmander kind of helped a lot in the beginning, but... Are you sure? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I want the Squirtle. Val, I think you're right. I'm gonna pick the Delta Pokemon just like you. You foundling little bitch. Hey Val, before we go into the Shade Forest, how about a battle? It'll be the perfect time to test out our new Pokemon. Let's go! I like how my Pokemon has a leg up on like levels. Val defeated rival Damien. I don't want this kid as a rival. I'm just helping him. Wow, you're a great battler. Do you think maybe you could take me to a gym, take on a gym someday? That's kind of the plan, bud. Alright, Val, here's the deal. I'm gonna head north into the Shade Forest, and at the northern end of the forest is a really large cave, and in the middle of that cave is the rare stone we're looking for. I'll meet you there, okay? Val, can I talk to you for a moment? Damien rushed off before I could give him one, but I like to have this. We got our Pokédex. This is the Pokédex, short for Pokemon Index. It is a data collection of all Pokemon that I give to the trainers. If you see a Pokemon, it will be registered in the Pokédex. If you catch one, the Pokédex will be full of data regarding that Pokemon. Anyways, now that you've gotten that, you should be all set to go on your adventure. Head up north to Telenor Cave, deep in the forest. Be careful, and good luck. Okay. Do you have a Pokemon? If not, I'm sure Professor Sylvan would be happy to give one. She has a bunch of Eevees. But I heard also in this game, you want to talk to a lot of people because there's just a lot of random shit you can get. A lot of trades that go on. The Auger's coming to this little town, little old Telner town. This is amazing. He's a world-renowned hero. Most gyms in the Tauren region are based off of a theme rather than a type. For example, Xavier, the leader of the Veptkit city, has a forest-themed gym, which means he uses both poison and bug types. And trust me, you don't even want to know what the Elite Four teams look like. Yeah, I do. I'm only 6 now, but soon I'll be old enough to get my own Pokemon. I can't wait! Are you a trainer? If you want to succeed, you need to be ready for anything. And we got some potions. Thank you. Thank you for the random items. Those potions let you heal your Pokemon even in battle. You don't say. Yo, did you hear? The Augur's coming to our little town. He's like the leader of the region. I heard he has like a Salamence. Awesome! Professor Sylvan gives Eevees to young trainers as a starting Pokemon. While it's a bit boring by itself, Eevees is special because it can evolve into so many different things. I don't know though. I wouldn't evolve my Eevee if I caught it. I just have this feeling there'd be a reward, something for keeping it as it is. I mean, maybe with the new Mega Evolutions. Technology is amazing. I can talk to all my friends all over the world. I can share Pokemon, battle, or even visit secret bases. People call him the Augur, but that's not quite right. He's actually the second Augur. The first one retired a while ago. I kind of feel bad for Damien. All the other kids in the town got a Pokemon and left, while he wasn't allowed to. Hi there. I'm an employee at the Pokemon. It's a convenience store chain that can be found at any Pokemon Center, just like the one here. The center is an important place for any trainer to know. You can heal your Pokemon, buy things, or even buy new clothes in our bigger venues. Why don't you take these as a free sample? Thank you for the Pokeballs. Throw these at wild Pokemon to catch them. Hello, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon. Yeah, I know restore, I don't care. Excuse me. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Already poisoned? We're not dealing with this shit. The forest is a bit dangerous. We should battle. Okay. And this is exactly why we did not do a Nuzlocke, cause you fucking kidding me? Well, really, he's gonna be grabbing this potion that's like right here. I'm not wasting a potion yet. Try and save those as much as we can. Let's go, Bug Boy. There's a lot of different type of Pokemons in this world. My favorite ones are the bug types. Well, you got some issues if your favorite Pokemon are bug types. I actually use this tackle on. I swear to God, if we get poisoned again, I'm gonna be irritated. Why? Why? Yeah, you just want to see my Pokemon get hurt. Oh, Pikachu. Okay, well, I can at least fight through paralyzation. But if this little cocksucker poisons me, I'm gonna be irritated. He didn't take my damn Pokemon. He wasn't in his damn ball. trying to get rid of this now. Oh, come on, game. You've done it before. Why are you showing me you're not responding? Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about Wonder Trades then for now. That'll be something I do when I'm not streaming. Hope you're ready to be crushed by my superior Pokemon. Boy. Hey, hey, how's it going? So, what you're seeing on my screen right now is currently the Delta version of our Squirtle, which is our normal Squirtle, but with a different type, different typings. He's a dark fighting type Pokemon, and like the Charmander is a ghost dragon, and the Bulbasaur was a fairy something typing. But with this game, what I've been playing the dark storyline, which includes cultists and a whole thing where people actually die on screen potentially. I'm not sure exactly, because I've only done a couple hours worth of play. But also with this has every Pokemon, I believe, from XY, or it stops at black and white. But that's how far the Pokédex goes into. I've only played a couple hours of it, and I barely made a scratch into the storyline. I haven't even made it to my first gym on my main story. See, I should be able to pull up both of my save files on here. Window capture. Come on, I just want to pull up the other game file too. Yeah, I'll show you what I've kind of done in my first one. That has about 5 hours worth of gameplay on it. And here's our Dark Chameleon, that's a Ghost Dragon type. And I could actually get it set up where I could be trading between both of these games, so I can get basically everything on one. Summary. But yeah, like as you can see on the screen right now, having both types of the Squirtles on two different games, and as soon as you start up the game and get your national decks, you can actually do wonder trading like you can in Sword and Shield, I believe, where you just get a random Pokemon. Yeah, you can actually just keep launching. You can launch up to like 3 different games because it has 3 different save file slots. So if you really want, you could get all the Delta type Pokemon at one time. Screen don't need 2 copies of the same screen on the stream. Yes. But yeah, let me save and I can show you how. Yes. I'm going to exit. Or do I have to go? Dang it. Well, yeah, I just had to go back into the file selection and pick out the other save file that I did, because it gives you 3 different save options as well. It also gives you the choice of doing Nuzlocke, like as a basic game style, so to choose, like, it already knows if you captured a Pokemon or not. But I also haven't tried the Nuzlocke style of this game yet, because as you already see, I've had to run back. Yes, Nuzlocke hurts the soul very bad. And we'll see if we're lucky, if we can connect to the server and do a wild trade. But I was having issues earlier on in the stream trying to pull up this to kind of show it off. Okay, well, it ain't looking like I can show that off during a stream because of it draining so much of my Wi-Fi to stream. But also in the very beginning, we end up in a cultist lab, basically. And with that, the Mew came to save me. And I was supposed to be like a sacrifice in the beginning of the game. And if I actually go back into my items, we have a special flute that we can call Mew anytime. And in this game, Mew helps you transform so you can change your identity for a little bit in the game. But yeah, it has a very interesting concept behind it, especially with these Delta Pokemon. It makes you focus on talking to random NPCs because they will do random trades and they could have a Delta Pokemon for you. Or they'll just give you a shitload of items and they tell all the backstory of this game. So if I called Mew, he would transform me into this Darkrai Cultist, which was actually needed in the first 20 minutes of the game to get out of the entrapment you're at. Okay, give me a quick moment. Working on 2 screens is somewhat a pain, but you just let me know if things are sounding good again, okay? Because for some reason my mic is picking up a lot of random feedback over nothing, it seems like. that, and I want to probably video rate's good, audio. I could probably bump that up a little bit now. Apply. Alright, is everything sounding a little bit better? Back over to the game to get it working again. Put that little just quiet. Alright, I can bump up its sensitivity a little bit more. Just hoping I don't peek out too much. There's audio properties. Okay. Things sounded a little bit better. Sweet. But what I was trying to say at the beginning of the game, Mew basically saves you from being a sacrifice. And with that, he gives you the ability while he's around to transform you into a random person that you collected DNA from, basically. And with this, I'm also trying to at least get up to level like 13 or 14 before the first main battle actually happens in the story. Because our first actual fight, I say, comes with like 2 like level 13 Pokemon right then and there. And the thing is, with this game, just random children are selected to be the chosen ones with all these different types of legendary Pokemon. All these cults that are in the game are worshipping different legendary Pokemon. Because once we make it into the second town, you meet someone who was chosen by Celebi to be like the prophecy child or something like that. And this is one of the exact reasons why I don't do Nuzlocke, because of my luck with this. I got a decent amount of heals right now, so. Bye-bye, Squirtle, yep. And this Nidoran's not going to do much better. Or he just gets lucky, and he did the Leer attack. Get a quick few level ups for my Nidoran. See, and I don't even know what generation this Pokemon's from, to be honest. Because by this point, I think I'd stopped playing Pokemon. At least on, like, on systems. That little rock thing was from the Silver Age frame? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. See, I thought that was from like a later one because of most of the Pokemon in the later ones don't seem to be that original looking, but I mean, how can I say different, like with Squirtle, the Squirrel Turtle? Yes, that one didn't have poison point on it. Thank God. Yeah, when I first started this run, I kept on getting Nidorans that had poison point on them. And I had to constantly just run back to the Poke Center, which is also the Pokemarts, like they did in Sword and Shield as well. And no poison point, thank God. But you also get to choose your protagonist's like hair color. They had only 3 options to begin with, but you also have the options of buying different clothing items later on in the game. Things like that. You want to battle me? Are you trying to humiliate yourself? Buddy, I just want to get to Damien here so I can get out of here. Not very effective. A Geodude? I'm really curious on what my mic is picking up audio-wise, because I just see it randomly peaking. Okay, there we go. Time to move down. Another Geodude, yay! Just keep flinching, just keep flinching. I feel you on that. I don't have too much luck with FPSs, honestly. The only thing like I'm decently at is like zombies, because that's more computer versus anything else. So many pretty Pokemon. Oh look, a Diglett. I mean, the only way to get better is just to suffer and lose for a bit so you build up the skill. No, we don't need to learn that. But what's your whole life? Torment or trying to get better at things by suffering? Val, you're so slow. That took you forever. Anyways, I think that's the rare stone the mayor was talking about over there. Over on that far right cave. You can't miss it. He will not leave Telnor Town alive. My agent is already in place. I assume yours is too. Yes, and armed to the brink with the strongest of Pokemon. Rest assured, he will be dead before he leaves Telnor Town. Very good. This augur disgusts me. I could at least grudgingly respect the first one, but this one is just useless. He practically brainwashed the entire region with all this propaganda he spread about himself. Have you heard how ridiculous some of it is? He was born of fire and lightning, and he rode Xerneas as a steed. I don't even know what Pokemon that is. The man's been an augur for a year, and already the people are worshipping him. Well, we won't have to worry about him after today, will we? Let's get going. Val, those were cultists. Did you hear what they were saying? They're planning to assassinate the augur when he comes to Telnor Town. I can't believe we're caught up in the middle of this. We need to get help. We need to get back and warn the augur before the assassins get to him. Well, we have to hurry. The augur might have already arrived. Quick, let's go! Damien, Val, you're late. The augur has already arrived 5 minutes ago. He's waiting for you two in the town hall. Val, we gotta hurry. The augur could be attacked any minute now. Yeah, you can go in the town hall real quick. Oh yeah, the best storyline ever. Oh, hello, I'm Yarin, the second augur. It's nice to meet you all, and you have a very lovely town. What might your name be, young man? My name's Damien, and this is Val. We're big fans, sir. We're here to warn you that one of the guests here wants to kill you. That's a very serious accusation, Damien. I'm so sorry about this, sir. Damien, what are you saying? You're embarrassing us. You'll be punished for this. Actually, I wouldn't be worried about it. You'll get enough punishment here as is. And who might you be? We're cultist. and we're here to kill you. What? No, you can't. In fact, you won't even get a chance to battle him. I'll stop you two here right now. Come on, Fowl. Kid, you've been watching too many superhero movies. We're cultists. We have strong Pokemon and actual weaponry. I know, I mean, I think we're gonna meet the Abyssal and the Infernal cult. So, Kyogre and Groudon cult worship people. We've come only here to eliminate the Augur. Step aside and we won't kill you too. Boy, you're threatening children here, but they're cultists who are about to sacrifice me anyway, so... No, I won't back down. This is my chance to prove myself. Alright, kid, then. Just don't say we didn't warn you. And it looks like you're mine. Feel the wrath of the Abyssal cult. And Kyogre right there. A Skrelp? I don't know what generation that's from. Oh, a Horsey. I know that one. Okay, that definitely went a lot better than my first try. I mean, on my first try, I was like level 10. Oh! No matter what, I'll take you down with him. No, you won't. Trying to kill me is one thing, but threatening innocent children? That's one strike too many. I'm sending you two to Helios City for your trial. Although, after all of that, I don't see a bright future for you. Some Latin words that I don't even feel like trying to pronounce. Did you just kill them? Of course not. I've just taken them to Helios City. Sorry for letting you two fight my battles, but I was curious to see how you would do. Don't worry, if you lost, I wouldn't have let you get hurt. I'm very impressed. You two are talented and responsible. If you ever pass through Helios City, why not stop by? I'd love to see you two again. For now, though, I should return. I have a trial to attend to. Thank you for hosting me, and you have a very lovely town. Did the Augur just give you a compliment? I think so. I think your foster mother is going to have trouble making you stay if that's the case. Damien, this is your chance to go on an adventure. You got an invitation from the Augur himself. Yeah, I guess you're right. In that case, I need to get going as soon as possible. All my friends have already arrived at Medina Town and are training at the trainer school. Hey Fallon, why don't we race there? Medina Town is just on the other side of the cave we went to earlier today. We can learn how to battle and everything there. See you then! But we're gonna heal first. Oh, you can, with this, you can actually set running speeds on here. So, kind of helps out to kind of get through everything a little bit quicker. You can also toggle your run on forever so that you don't have to worry about it either. Toggle auto run. Oh. I guess I already had it. Only bad thing with toggling that on is not having full control of where you're going. I just want to evolve my Squirtle. Like, we got a nose pass from Emerald days, so like they're literally pulling out any Pokemon from generations, from like every generation. It seems like, and it's amazing. Okay, I want to definitely check my Pokédex, see what number that is, so I can figure out what generation that's from. 'Cause that's bothering me. And if only this went by quicker. Yeah, lucky me there. God, this is easy. So 524 page. That's from Black and White generation, if I'm thinking correctly. And there's the fairy something Bulbasaur. Ooh, that felt good. Then we got a Baltoy. Another battle. I like how they included the whole trainer detect feature on here. There's a lot of cool caves and places to explore in the Torn region. I hope to one day see them all. Rune Maniac Mark with his Machop. God, son of a bitch. Well, he's gonna make me run all the way back here. And we're definitely gonna want to use... actually, no, we're just gonna grind on the way back up. And we learned double. Thank you for learning something else. A Jigglypuff. I don't want to play nice with you, Jigglypuff. Let's see if we can make it to the next town with just our Nidoran. A Hoppit. I think I'm gonna capture you, Hoppit, because of that move, just so I can have that. And also, just so I can give you away at a random time if I want to. Like, that's how I got that random Sceptile in my other save file, and the other Squirtle was just doing Wonder Trades. And we got a Great Ball. Let's see if there's anything worthwhile in this cave. Nope. I'm not dealing with dark caves right now if I don't have to. This is good. Die from poison. Thank you. Nidoran's gonna have a better chance with you, even though it's paralyzed. Come on. Internet, don't die out of me. Do not die out of me. to the second town. There's a kid here that wanted to trade a Pokemon. If only I could find her. I heard she had something rare. I used to participate in Pokemon races all over Santana City. It's a very difficult skills master, but I'm among the best. It's really hard to specialize in more than one Pokemon type. Because of that, people like me choose to excel in. Well, I'm gonna take this Great Ball from you, buddy. I came from the faraway Johto region. Back in those days, we only just discovered the Dark and Steel types. It's incredible how far we've come since then. Would you like to trade Pokemon? I'll trade you my Ghastly for, say, a Durant or Heatmor. I don't got either of those, but just a Ghastly, I can find those anywhere in the first area, buddy. Medina is connected to both Sun Touch City and Naro City. To get to Sun Touch City, you just have to leave out to the west. But to get to Nira, you need to be able to climb rocks. What can I buy from you? I'll grab a few more Pokeballs. Oh, sweet, a Premier Ball. I remember back when we were talking about how amazing the first Augur was, and now it's all about how weak he was and how great the second Augur is. Might be coincidence. Must be a coincidence. How do you get a Pikachu onto a bus? You Pokemon. Get it? You know, I'm just looking to make some pocket change. I heard someone at Broadcast Tower in Sun Touch City is looking for some trainers. It's incredible. For all the clothes you can buy in the Torrent region, I can get this fancy beret from the Sun Touch City Pokemon. I'm so angry. I just jumped down these ledges over there thinking there'd be a way for me to get back up. But no. Apparently the only way for me to get back to Nara City as quickly is to climb those rocks. I should calm down. Staying mad about this isn't going to help me get out of this situation. Here, take this and put it to good use. Oh, we got work up. Okay, I guess I should start making the long trek back to Nara. Who knows, maybe the journey will make my team and I stronger. See you around, kid. There's a lot of cool new Mega Evolutions that have only been seen in the Torrent region. Typhlosion, Eevee, Marowak. I just want to see them all. I've been preparing to take on the gyms of the Torrent region, be warned they're very tough. Since they're not bound to a single type, it's harder to beat them using only one or two Pokemon. I used to work at the first August gym before he disappeared. And a lot of people don't know that he was a gym leader too. Cool. My favorite type of Pokemon is a fire type. Fire type Pokemon incinerate the competition. Would you like to trade a Pokemon? I'll trade you my Electrokid for any bug-type Pokemon. Do I have a bug-type? No, of course not. Oh, that's a shame. Well, let me go find you a bug-type. I've been doing some research into Delta Pokemon. There are a rare variety of Pokemon with different types, abilities, and movesets than normal. They seem to appear in the wild from time to time, but they're more often created by scientists. I wish I could see one for myself. Buddy, I got one. Any bug type. A lot of entries in the Pokédex seem completely like rubbish. No way is Macargo's body temperature hotter than the surface of the sun. Yeah. If he was, you wouldn't be able to have him in the house. Ponyta, you're not helping me for what I need. Okay, so next level Squirtle will be evolving. I don't want to deal with you, Ponytas. I just want my Squirtle to evolve. That's all that really matters to me right now. Yeah, you're just happy to see me because you just want my Pokemon to get hurt, you sadistic woman. We hope to see you again. Of course you do. Okay, let's see if we can get a bug type here. Good, besides the next shit. The Krabby. Come on, give me a bug type. You're not a bug type. 16. Vacuum wave, what is that? Well, that's definitely better than tail whip. What? Raphael is evolving? Oh yeah, that war turtle looks sweet. What about a bug type? I'm tired of these meows. Okay. Okay, yeah, so you're not helping me either. You're not a bug type? Just give me a bug type. I don't feel like going back through the cave just so I can get a bug type. Bam. Bye-bye. And we got a Caterpie. Now let's go get that Electkid. Not doing so hot, Bowser? I feel that. Bye-bye, Caterpie. Excuse me. And what level? You're level 5. What's up, Atreus? Like I said, I'm not good at FPSs either, so I feel your struggle there. I really feel the struggle. I'm a trainer with a great track record. I've won 1 out of every 10 games, but I swear the ones I've lost were only because my opponent cheated. This is the statue of the second augur. He's a hero. After the first augur disappeared, he's been fighting the cults and keeping the region safe. They said he rode upon Arceus himself. Hello, sweetie. Do you want a gift? I have a couple of nice stones to give away. I want a thunderstone. Here you are, then. And this old lady has freaking unknowns in the house. Whenever people say they accept me, they expect me to be mean and ferocious, but I'm a nice guy. You shouldn't judge somebody on their looks. I'll feel you there, buddy. I'll feel you there. Honestly, Unknown seems like a pretty useless Pokemon. It only gets 1 move and its stats aren't great either. I heard Orion, the leader of the Sun-Touched City, is a total weirdo. He talks to rocks and still has an imaginary friend. What's wrong with having imaginary friends? I'm going to win the next trainer school tournament. I just know it. I've been practicing for so long. Okay. Get that escape rope. That bad. I don't feel like dealing with you. Fuck. It's so dark in here. I better watch my step. I might trip on something. Bro, it's bright in there. Timber. Trip on these hands. I know, we saw a dark cave earlier, and this ain't nothing. Back in my day. Chikorita? Buddy, I want a Chikorita. Just so I can have it. Are you kidding me? It's alright, well, you have a good night now, and thanks for tuning in. Now we got a Fanfi. I'm more worried just getting my levels up, honestly. Based off the crap that I've seen in my other game. Look at that poser. Have fun with some Halo. Ow, 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 watch the claws! Ow! Watch the claws! Those hurt! My suit is filthy. Why did I even bother coming to these places? Smoothie little rich boy Jaden. Ew, now there's muck all over me. Why did I use all my potions? I didn't mean to click that. There's this girl training by herself deeper in the cave. It's so annoying. She won't let anyone through. Lady alone. La baby. I don't know what type you are, but I don't like it. I don't like that. Son of a bitch. Staravia. Well, Thunderbolt, I hope you can handle this. Alright guys, well, I think this is where we're gonna call it a night. Basically did like 2 hours here, I think. Really? Only an hour of this gameplay? I thought I did longer than that. But hey guys, this was Djfheros. Thanks for tuning in and have a great night.